Hi, I created a new free-to-play account about a month ago, and I'm currently one level below AR50. As I was playing, I was reminded about a question that new players often ask. When should I farm for artifacts? The most common answer is wait till you're AR45. However, there is an issue with that statement. So, today we're going to talk about why you shouldn't farm artifacts at AR45 yet. Note, this mostly applies to early or mid-game players who are between AR45 and 50. The statement that you should only farm artifacts once you reach AR45 is correct, as you'll unlock the last level of the artifact domain, which will guarantee you a gold drop whenever you spend 20 resin in there. However, this is partly true as artifacts shouldn't be your number one priority once you hit AR45. It is still the same old, character level, talents level, and weapon level. The mistake that I see most people often do, myself included, once they reach AR45, is they immediately spend half of their fragile resin on artifact domains within the first few days, and neglected their character talents and weapons. That is a mistake that could set you back for a week or more depending on the amount of fragile resin you used. In case you don't know already, the most efficient way to spend your resin is to farm for boss materials, talent books, and weapon ascension materials, as these are guaranteed drops and will help boost your character's damage no matter what. Let's do some quick math to get more insight, shall we? You can get up to 50 fragile resin by the time you reach AR45, but for simplicity's sake, let's calculate the value of only 10 fragile resin. 1 fragile resin is equivalent to 60 resin. So 10 fragile resin will give you 600 resin in total. If we take the 600 resin and divide it by 40, which is the cost of a world boss, and times 2 for the average drop for a boss material, you'll get up to 30 boss materials at the minimum. That is enough to get a character from level 1 to 80. Not to mention, by farming bosses, you will also have the chance to get artifact drops, like Gladiators, Wanderer's Troop, Berserker, Exile, and Instructor pieces. All of which you can use on your character for the time being. On the other hand, if we take the 600 resin and divide it by 20, which is the cost of a domain run, and times 2.5 for the average drop for a blue talent book or weapon ascension material, you'll get up to 75 blue materials at the minimum. 75 blue talent books will allow you to level up a talent from level 1 to 8. While 75 blue weapon ascension materials will allow you to level up a 4-star weapon from level 1 to 90. If it's a 5-star weapon, you can bring it from level 1 to 80. These are significant upgrades that can boost your character's damage further, compared to the few extra stats that you gain through artifacts. The main point I'm trying to make is, once you reach AR45, character level, talent level, and weapon level should still be your top priority. Completing those followed by artifact farming would be the best use of your resin. For demonstration and content's sake, I will now proceed to spend 600 resin on my account and see what I can get. So, that is the result after spending 600 resin. Even after all that, I've only managed to get 4 artifacts with double crit stats, and it all rolled into absolute garbage. While a few are slightly usable. In the end, farming artifacts is like gambling. You're basically spending resin to buy tickets for a lottery. You might be able to get the artifacts with your ideal stats, but you could still get screwed over by RNG and gain nothing. So, how will you spend your fragile resins now? Will you spend your resin to level up your characters, talents, and weapons, to have a guaranteed increase on their damage? Or, would you spend them on an artifact domain only to get mediocre pieces and maybe an artifact with the ideal stats that dodges all crit, and you are left there thinking, where did all my resin go? Trash game me hoyo, what the frick?